welcome to another week of An Evening with Cora. I'm really excited for tonight's guest. It's another one of my really lovely friends from Portsmouth originally, and she is a folk singer-songwriter. Her name is Megan Linford, and I'm excited to have her here today. So everyone put your hands together for Megan. Hey Megan, how's it going?
Thank you, how are you?
I'm very good.
Good.
Oh, you've just moved to London actually, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm on my end of my third week. Thoroughly enjoying it. Bit
Good.
quieter at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it a little bit quieter? Once it gets a bit busier, you might think differently.
Yeah, no, we'll see. Little small town Meg.
Yeah. Small town Meg in big town London. Whoa. I love your little setup in your room there. That's really cool. I love your plants. I think I've got that plant too, actually.
Yeah,
Um,
probably.
so we're here to talk about your music. You've got a new EP coming out soon. But before we get on to that, just kind of a bit of questioning about, how do you, Megan Linford, approach your songwriting? Like, where does it start? Does it come from poetry, stories, etc.? Talk us through that.
Do you know what? Someone asked me this the other day actually, and I realised how varied that is now. My answer, it used to be just lyrics first, all the time. Loved poetry, loved books, but nowadays, songs come from all sorts of places. Either I go out for a walk, I spot something interesting, I write one line, and then something comes from that, or I get a guitar idea in my head when I'm trying to sleep, just over and over. And I'll do that. I sometimes get that with piano now. Just as I'm about to sleep,
Yeah.
I get a little something going around my head, and then I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's all sorts of places now.
Nice.
I've tried to be more free with my writing and just put no limitations on it. Just create, and I write more now. So it comes from all sorts of places.
Yeah. So you're not kind of trying to force the writing, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I always used to do that. I used to feel like, I've got to write a certain song, and when I can't get it, I just sit on it for ages and then put it on the back burner. And now, whenever I get the inkling to create, I'll just plug in something, see what comes out. Yeah.
What's the latest? Just because you said you've been in bed sometimes, it's happened. Like, has it been like 3 a.m. sometimes, or?
Yeah, apparently I did actually look this up because this kept happening. But apparently 3 a.m. is a good time because of the mode with your brain's in.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on the science of this. I don't know the terms. But that REM state, people do often wake up, and it's quite a good time to receive inspiration, or a lot of creatives find that thoughts come to them at that sort of hour.
Yeah.
So I'm not alone in that. But yeah, about 3, I've been woken up before, I've got an idea for a video. Now's not the time. Try and jot it down.
Do you ever find that you get that and then you just like, no, I'm going to go to sleep, and then you just forget everything?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I try and keep notebooks everywhere now, because I do that for years. You a little part of you thinks, oh, I'll remember it.
Yeah.
I'll remember it in the morning. Or I'll remember it when I get home, and you never do.
Just never do, yeah.
Think of all those songs. Lost.
Lost in your dreams
Lost
somewhere.
to the ethos.
Yeah.
Yes, I do keep a notebook just by my bed now.
Amazing.
Just in case, you never know.
Do you ever write anything and then look at it in the morning going, what?
I've done that many times. I've kept a journal from quite a young age as well, so there's some pages in that, if I ever flick through, try and get some inspiration. Some of it, that was clearly some lethargic sleep state. A page of nothingness.
Aww.
But I still think it's good to get it out. I don't know about you, but
Yeah,
it's so soothing, isn't it, writing?
absolutely. When I
Even if it makes no sense.
That makes no sense. Mine never make any sense.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably not true.
It's probably not true, you're right. And when you are writing, what is your favourite instrument to first write with?
Now I think it depends what sort of song I want to write.
Mm.
If I'm feeling folk, country, Americana, anything rootsy, then I'll be straight on the guitar.
Yeah.
If I want to write something with more soul to it, or that's what the sort of mood I'm in, then I'll go on the keys and I'll write a bit differently.
Yeah.
But generally, I'll pick up the guitar first.
Lovely. And you've been playing a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, but I'm self-taught, so like 12 years of self-taught.
Wow.
It's half my life now, actually. Yeah,
Wow. I
yeah,
mean, I wish I'd carried on playing when I was 13, when my dad was like, here's a guitar.
yeah.
I hadn't gone
It's
on.
really hard, though. It
Yeah.
is. I was talking to my friend who's a teacher the other day about this, who teaches kids guitar.
Mm.
And he said some of them, like, it's hard to, you get such a variety of different levels in your class.
Yeah.
And your teacher's got to be good enough to keep people enthused. And it is a hard instrument, so you need that enthusiasm there.
Yeah.
It
That
must be
kind of,
quite hard to keep that in kids when it is quite difficult.
yeah. I think
I
maybe,
think I only wanted to do the guitar because I tried violin, hated it, didn't want to practice. I did piano lessons, didn't really enjoy them at the time. But the guitar, I think, because the internet was just popping up. You could sit and watch videos of people, and everyone was playing guitars and singing songs. So I had an enthusiasm or an inspiration for it, so it's easier to stay. But with the other instruments, I didn't stick them out at the beginning.
okay. And if there's someone watching right now that are thinking about learning guitar, what advice would you give them?
I think you just got to be patient with yourself.
Yeah.
But it is one of the most therapeutic instruments to play.
Mm.
And when something clicks, it's so satisfying. You feel so proud of yourself every time you get a chord and it clicks in your brain. So persevere and be patient, I'd say.
Yeah.
I sell guitars on the side at guitar shops, so I like having these chats with people that are struggling at the beginning. I
Yeah.
think we all struggled.
Definitely.
Not many people out there are going to be good after the first year or the first 2 years, but stick with it.
Yeah. And it's for the long haul, isn't it? You can't
Yeah.
expect it to happen now. Like,
And it never, like, there's no end point with instruments, is there?
mm,
There's no, like, right, well, that's it, well done, you've completed it, and now you put it down.
upgrade of yourself, like I can
Yeah,
do this.
got the badge. No, it's like you can just constantly keep learning, I think, with instruments. That's the joy in it. So
Yeah.
I suppose as humans, I often find this. I find this with yoga. I just want to be good at it now. You
Yeah.
know, I want to do yoga, but I just want to be really flexible and just be able to do all the poses now.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm gonna have to keep practicing to
Yeah.
get to that point. It's the same
Absolutely.
with instruments, isn't it? As much as you just want to, oh, I just want to smash it out now.
Yeah.
Stick with it, and also listen to lots of different genres. I'd say
Mm.
that's something that I've taken from the people around me that are good at guitar. Be
Yeah.
like a sponge and take on from different players, different playing styles. I
Yeah.
think that's useful.
Would you recommend then learning those kind of songs in that style that you like and then go from there?
Yeah, I think that's one of the most useful things to do, especially if you're teaching yourself. Just learn lots of songs
Mm.
and learn lots of different styles.
Mm.
Once you can get following some tab, you'll start to notice some patterns with songwriting
Yeah.
and some patterns that people use all the time, and so they help you start writing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for you, what other artists and that have inspired you in your writing?
Oh, I love that question. Lots of people. I think Laura Marling was the first artist that made me want to write songs.
Wow.
And being so mind boggled by what her songs even meant as a young 14-year-old. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
I listening to this song called Rambling Man that made no sense, but just so incredible songwriting. That gave me a lot of inspiration in the sense of maybe there aren't as many barriers with songwriting as pop music would have you believe.
Yeah. Just a bit
Yeah.
more freedom with it than you.
Yeah, so I think she's the main one. And then I also am a sucker for the 60s and the 70s sort of folk and soul times, and lots of those, like Paul Simon,
Yeah.
Neil Young, all these players. Then when I listen to their songs, I think, wow, wish I'd written some of them songs. That makes me want to write songs.
Yeah.
You know?
Listening to the geniuses that have
Yes.
been, for sure. And you've got is your EP already out?
Yes,
Isolation.
the Isolation Tapes one is out.
Brilliant.
That one came out in December.
Great.
I mean, but that one is what it says on the tin as well. It's sort of the first couple of lockdowns worth of music.
Yeah. And all you've written it by yourself, or did you
Yeah.
collaborate?
Yeah, no, they were all written in that sort of space of time at home and recorded at home. And my first shot at producing it myself as well, which
Nice.
was fun.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It time consuming. Again, that was another test of patience as well with yourself, and you know, you're not going to be great at it straight away, and you have to ask for help. And
Yeah.
but no, it's great fun, really freeing. I think creatively, if being able to do a bit more from home now,
Yeah.
it's opened up my worlds.
Oh, good. I
Yeah.
think this year has been challenging, but also really good in other aspects for a lot of people.
Yeah, it has. I think there's quite a mutual feeling among people of that, and there's a bittersweet sort of,
Yeah,
there's definitely lots of positives that come out of it.
absolutely.
Hard year.
Really hard.
But yeah, no, I was really grateful for the time to. I'd always put it on the back burner, you know. Oh, I'd like to do production one day, or I'd like to look at that side.
Yeah.
But actually, no excuses. There was 3 months of time.
Absolutely. It forcing you to do it.
Yeah. I also
And
never thought I'd write a love EP either, but lockdown. I mean, I was locked down on my own or with my family, and it brought it out of me. So it's out now. I did it earlier than I thought I would.
amazing. And where do you think that when you put it out, were you like 100% happy with it? Yeah, that's it.
I don't think you ever really are, though. I think that's just the nature of being a creative type.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't that way, but the more you listen to your own stuff as well, it's just, I imagine it's why lots of people don't watch their own films back.
Yeah.
Or you hear lots of people say that. It's because you'll only get to a point where if you do it too much, you don't like it. But I was proud of myself for doing it.
Good.
So I knew I'd got to where I could get it to.
Yeah.
Like I've done what I could do production wise, and I sent it to Nicholas Bowen at Key West, and he wants it over for me. Gave me a few pointers,
Oh, that's good.
rounded the bass up a bit.
Nice. Because
Yeah.
I listened to them, because I definitely, when you put it out, I was like, bye. So I was listening to it, and you layered your vocals, and it's just gorgeous. Like, go and listen.
Yeah.
Isolation tips.
Thank you. That's something that I've always try and do, or I've always tried to do in the past, but obviously you're quite limited on studio time, aren't you, when you go into an actual studio?
Yeah.
And when you haven't got any money as well, you are on, tight schedule.
Yeah.
But no, I had the time to just keep layering vocals. I almost had to stop myself as well on one of them to think, do I need 5 layers?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I do, yeah.
That's brilliant. And so if you're working on a different EP now, are you?
Well, I'm still working on an album, which has been on I put that on the back burner last year, just because I didn't know when I was going to see the band, and half of us didn't have the right equipment. And
Yeah.
we sorted that now, so at the moment I'm working through sort of getting the parts out to them for the songs we haven't done from the album.
Yeah.
But in that time, so I'm waiting for parts, I have started another lockdown EP.
Oh, great.
So I've got time, and I'm, get restless if I'm not playing. So
Yeah.
I might do a second one.
Why not?
If there's another lockdown, hopefully not, touch wood. If there is, then it's another project, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we'll look forward to that if that happens.
We'll see.
And what are you gonna show us today? What are you gonna play for us today? Is that
So I'm
from?
going to play you one of the tracks from the Isolation Tapes EP.
Right.
And this one's called Only You. It's
Only-
quite a simple one.
Okay, well let's
Song about infatuation,
what about infatuation?
being taken quickly by someone.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, well I can't wait to hear it. Right, so let's hear from Megan Linford.
trying to piece this all out again. For you know I'm a patient one, but there's so much at stake. Still all I can think about is only you. I'm holding on to this feeling for months now. I've not seen you smile since forever. It still makes my heart swell, and I know you'll be alright. But I can never meet another like you. But it's only you. My mind's made up on you. I hope you feel me too. Got me hooked with so much desire. I'm putting all my fears to bed now, 'cause I know it's only you. My mind's made up on you. I hope you feel me too. This song is called Makes My Day. Alright. Be still, my heart. I wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready for all that you knew. I wasn't ready for you. And safe in silence, I pray that the world brings us together again. Oh, in silence I pray, for I've never prayed to anyone before. Except now I got all of this love and I don't know what for. I won't keep asking your blessing to stay. I see all makes my day. No, don't cry. Know that I'm on your side. I'll fight the battles with you hand in hand. Oh, I'm on your side. Oh, and I feel stronger now. I walk alone, but you built me up higher than I can grow. All on my own, for I've never prayed to anyone before.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
They are really beautiful. I just love your vocals.
Thank you. It's actually quite weird singing with these cans on. So I didn't think about it, but I don't have any feed, like anything coming back at me. It's quite funny. I felt like I was in a box then. But yeah, thank you very much.
No, it's gorgeous anyway. So, fabulous. So thank you for sharing that with us. And they're both from Isolation Tapes,
Yeah.
right? Cool. So if you can tell people watching where they can get those songs, where can they follow you, that kind of thing.
Lovely. Well, it's on all the streaming sites. So if you use Spotify, it'll be on Spotify. If you use Apple Music, it should be on there. I think it's on Amazon, Deezer. There's a few others on the list as well that I don't know where these streaming platforms are, but it's on there
Okay.
if you use them. YouTube as well. If you'd rather watch YouTube, I'm actually making my way through the videos, lockdown style at home videos for this EP, which has been great fun.
Yeah, I've seen those. They're
So
great.
yeah, if you are someone like myself that likes watching a visual something with music, then there's the tracks are coming. Well, there's 3 of them already up. Next year will be coming to YouTube, and if not, if you'd rather get the WAV file, because I know streaming sites, some of them can kind of squish the sound a bit compared to a CD standard. You can go to Bandcamp. I think it's bandcamp.com/Megan Linford, and I think you get the option on there to download the original WAV file, or you can get the MP3. But I've heard from some of my folk-loving musician friends that it's better quality on the WAV. So if you want to get the EP and buy it in a bundle, then Bandcamp be the one.
Okay, lovely. And if you send me the links, Megan, I'll pop the
Yes,
link in the
lovely.
description and all for everyone to just go and follow. And do you have t-shirts still? This is Megan's.
I do actually.
Yeah.
Woo. I haven't got many black ones left. I think I've sold out of small, medium, and extra large. So there's some large ones. And some extra large as well. There's quite a few white ones left.
Cool. Well,
Yeah,
this is,
that's on my Bandcamp as well.
yeah, super comfy. Thought I'd
It's
have
really
one for
good.
you.
It's really good on you.
Love it. Oh, thank you so much, Megan, for being here today.
No worries.
It's been really lovely having a chat with you and listening to your wonderful angelic tones.
Will
Uh,
we get to hear one with you doing your songs?
yes, so
That would be
perhaps a
nice.
little surprise, maybe one week it'll be me being interviewed by
That
someone.
would be nice.
So yeah, I think so. Um,
Lovely.
not sure when. But just to finish us off before I let you go, Megan, if you will, for the people out there watching, if you were to give them just one piece of advice, what would that be?
Um, I think there's 2 things. Can I bundle them into one
Bundle,
sentence? Does
yeah.
that count? Okay. There's 2 things I always think about now, which I was told a lot of times when I was younger, and I'm only just starting to register how true they are. One is practice. Definitely practice. The more you practice anything, obviously, the better you get. But also, the more comfortable you get, and the more comfortable you get with instruments, the more free you'll feel to create. And the second thing is be yourself. Be authentic. Ultimately, that's what will draw the right people to you.
Yeah, amazing.
There's everything you think might make you weird is probably people out there that would love that about you. So be as yourself as you can possibly be.
Definitely. You just haven't found your tribe yet if the
That's it.
around you think you're strange. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's really lovely advice. So I think the same thing, and I think that would resonate with a lot of people. So thank you.
Yeah. No
Um,
worries.
and thank you to Megan again for being here, sharing your music. And I will let you go for now. But everyone say thanks to Megan.
So
Bye.
much. All right, I'll log off. Yeah. No.
I'm getting like, yeah, just go, Megan. Bye. Right, lovely. It was fantastic to hear from Megan today, and I just love her music. So please go and check her out, follow her, buy her merch, and go show her lots and lots of love. Right, so as normal, I'm going to leave you with a quote. So the quote is today: everything is temporary. Emotions, thoughts, people, and scenery. Don't become attached. Just flow with it. And that resonated with me because I get attached to a lot of things. Whereas if you just go with the flow with it, like Megan was saying, it makes you accept things better and see things clearer, I think.
Yes, I love that. That's great.
Megan's still there. She's still there in the background somewhere. But yeah, that sounds fantastic. It's been lovely having Megan. Thank you again for watching this week, and I'll see you next week. Lots of love.